Good morning, students. I am Shelza Mota, and today our learning topic is The Duck and the Kangaroo poem. This poem is written by Edward Lear. Edward Lear is a very famous poet who was born on 12th May 1812 in Holloway, UK. He was an English artist, illustrator, musician, author, and poet. He composed his first book of poems, A Book of Nonsense, for the grandchildren of Derby household. His notable works were The Macedon on the Dead Sea, Campagna di Roma, which are very famous. He died on 29th January 1888 in Sanremo, Italy. Now, as we start this poem elaborates the desire of a duck confined within the limits of the pond to go beyond and travel the world like the kangaroo did. The duck requests the kangaroo to take it on the trip and find a solution to the problems which the kangaroo would face. So let's see how the duck convinced kangaroo. In the first paragraph, said the duck to the kangaroo, "Good gracious, how you hop over the fields and the water too, as if you never stop. My life is a bore in this nasty pond, and I long to go out in the world beyond. I wish I could hop like you," said the duck to the kangaroo. In this paragraph, the duck is awestruck to see the movements of the kangaroo. It expressed that the kangaroo could hop continuously over the fields and the water bodies. The duck life was boring as it remained in the pond all the time. It wished to see the world beyond the limits of the pond. It wishes that it could also hop like the kangaroo. Next paragraph. "Please give me a ride on your back," said the duck to the kangaroo. "I would sit quite still and say nothing but quack the whole of the long day through, and we would go to the Dee and the Jelly Bolly, over the land and over the sea. Please take me on a ride. Oh, do," said the duck to the kangaroo. In this paragraph, the duck requests the kangaroo to give it a ride on its back. It promised that it would sit quietly and would just quack all the day. The duck lists the places that they would visit as Dee and the Jelly Bolly. It's a imaginary place. It adds that they would hop over the land and over the sea. Now let's see what the kangaroo replied to this duck. Said the kangaroo to the duck, "This requires a little reflection. Perhaps, on the whole, it might bring me luck, and there seems but one objection, which is, if you will let me speak so bold, your feet are unpleasantly wet and cold, and would probably give me the rheumatiz," said the kangaroo. In this paragraph, the kangaroo replied that it had to be think over it. The idea could be good for him, but he had an objection. He would feel lucky if he is able to complete his wish. But one objection is there, that the duck's wet and cold feet could give it a body pain. Rheumatism is a disease which will give cold and cough due to the wet and cold feet. So here the kangaroo expressed his worry in front of the duck. Now the duck replies, said the duck, "As I sat on the rocks, I have thought over that completely, and I bought 4 pairs of worsted socks, which fit my web feet neatly. And to keep out the cold, I have bought a cloak, and every day a cigar I will smoke. And to follow my own dear true love of a kangaroo." In this paragraph, the duck said that as it sat on the rocks during the day, it had thought over it. In order to avoid that, the duck had brought 4 pairs of worsted socks, that is, the woolen socks, which fitted its web shaped feet well. In order to stay warm, it would wear a shrug or a cloak, or you can say a shawl, and also smoke a cigar every day. That is too for herself. The duck would do all this to protect the kangaroo as it was a beloved. So all this duck was doing so to take care of kangaroo. Now see the conclusion. Said the kangaroo, I am ready. All in the moonlight pale, but to balance me well, dear duck, sit steady and quite at the end of my tail. So away they went with a hop and a bound, and they hopped the whole world 3 times round. And who so happy, oh who, as the duck and the kangaroo. So here the kangaroo was satisfied with the duck's response and got ready for the ride. At night, when the sky was filled with the pale light of the moon, that's a night time, they started their trip with a hop. The kangaroo asked the duck to hold it firmly, and they traveled around the world 3 times. And both of them enjoyed each other's company, and in this way, the duck's wish was fulfilled, and kangaroo felt lucky that he was able to complete the wish of duck. Hope you have understood this poem very well. This poem is very important as it covers literary devices, the rhyming scheme. In all the paragraphs, it's AB, AB, CC, and DD, or you can say AA. And the alliteration, the figure of speech, alliteration is being there. Alliteration means the repetition of a constant sound at the start of two or more closely placed words. Here are the examples. Moreover, there is an anaphora also. Anaphora when the same word is used at the start of two or more consecutive lines. Like, for example, and to keep out the cold, I have bought a cloak. Then again, the same line starting with and every day a cigar I will smoke. So, that is the anaphora. That is all about this poem. Thank you very much.